Hello and welcome to the tutorial on how to install Eclipse. As you may well know, Eclipse has several quirks when installing onto PCs. After spending quite a while searching about it, I've decided to make this video to illustrate the facts of how to install it a lot easier. My previous attempt was quite interesting as somehow I managed to actually install it in a way that I couldn't break it. So I've now broken Eclipse again so you can see the problems. Okay, well first off though, you have to actually get the packages we'll need to run the device. So, go on to Google, Chrome, type in Eclipse. You want to go to the eclipse.org website. And you want to go to Downloads. You should find here the Eclipse Standard. That's the one you want to be using. And all your download links are here. Pick the one relevant to your OS. For most users that will be Windows 64-bit, which is here. Okay, after that you'll need to install the JDK. Just type JDK into Google and you'll find that from Oracle. You'll want the JDK 8, click on download, and again pick the one relevant to your OS. Make sure you accept the license agreement or you can't use it, let alone download it. Most users that again be Windows 64. I won't download either of these directly onto my PC as I've already done that because my internet is quite slow. Okay, now you should now have a list of things that are related to Eclipse. The Eclipse standalone package, the JDK 8, and this is just not relevant, so ignore it. Okay, so first things first, you want to extract the Eclipse. So extract all. You'll probably want to go to Computer, Windows C. Please put it in your program files, it is a lot more efficient there. Just create a small little folder, I'll call my Eclipse, and we're going to dump it in there. Click extract. I won't do that again because as I said I've done this before just to save you time waiting. Here you have the JDK. You'll want to extract this as well. Click in open. Of course though I'm not going to do this now because it will actually fix the problem I managed to cause. Okay, so many of you will notice when you run Eclipse the first time, which will be from the folder, you'll get this error message. A Java runtime environment or Java kit must be available in order to run Eclipse. Now, effectively, this should be solved by installing this, but it does depend on how prevalent your system tends to be. So we're going to double click on JDK 8, and we're going to install it. This will install the Java runtime environment and the Java development kit that we'll need to build the applications. You want to say yes to this, or it won't work. And it should now start booting up. Give it a few minutes. I have no idea why it's trying to remove it, because I already have removed it. But please bear with me. Just going to pause this for a second. Okay, it seems to now pick itself back up again. It's had a problem with it. Again, I'm going to pause it so I don't bore you to death. Okay, sorry about that little glitch. It seems to be that it thought it was installed when it wasn't. Okay, so here we go. The Java SE development kit. I'll install this bit and it's quite important to fixing this error. First thing you want to do is click next. You'll want all of this, just click next. Check it's going to your program files first, of course. It's very important because Eclipse will not find it if you stick it anywhere else. Okay, just updating yourself now. So I'll pause it for a few minutes while it finishes this. Okay, that section's now finished. We're now going to install the JRE 8. Again, check the program files is in your Java folder, JRE 8, and click Next. And you should then install the second part of the program. And you should get this come up in a moment. And a lovely little quote about how many devices run Java. And of course I'll be pausing here because you don't want to watch my boring computer be slow. Okay, now as we can see here, the Java development kit has now successfully installed itself onto my computer. Ignore this section here unless you want to learn about Java, obviously. Okay, I'm going to click Eclipse now and try running it. As you can see, it's now starting up by these steps, or at least that's how I solved it using my Windows 8 PC. First off, go to Control Panel, look into your system, which should be here, Advanced System Settings, and then what you need to do is click Environment Variables. Scroll down until you find your path, edit it, add a semicolon in it. You want to paste the directory of your Java JDK, which should be this one here. So click here, click the bin, select it up here, copy, and you'll then want to go back to here and just paste that in there. And there you go, that should start up. This should solve that issue. If you're still experiencing it, there are a number of websites that cover it. I'm just going to check that it's solved it now. I'm going to pause it quickly for one moment while I just refer to something. I've just checked my history and it does seem that what I said is correct. That should install it. I've looked on my history and found it's Stack Overflow. Has the information, albeit in a very difficult to read manner. Basically speaking, as long as both versions of the JDK and Eclipse are 64-bit, the shared JNI should not occur. If it does, the path variable thing probably will not solve that. Instead, use that just as a backup. For instance, if you can't get the thing to link in, you'll need to add the path in at some stage. And if you manage to get that running, it should now be functional for you. So now we should be on Eclipse with no problems as well. And here we go. Yours will load faster than this. I'm using a very old PC. Oh, pardon me. Okay, can't extension. There is probably a reason for that. And I'm not going to solve it right now. That's one. I need the Android SDK installed. Okay, this has been Martin, helping you into your installation of Eclipse. Please, if there are any issues with computers or anything natural, just stick a comment in there and I'll see if I can fix it. Pretty calm, but you never know.